Newbie wasn't feeling up to it, so he's not going today. What else you got?
In the event that Rasmus is able to make the jump, how important is it? Sandman.
Okay,
and
so
in terms,
I don't know. I used to, honest to God, I coached Nick Cronwell. I don't know how many years, but Nick was Nick Lidstrom and Croner was Croner, and then you'd have to ask him his name when you introduced him. So I think that'll be the same with Sandman. Anyway, what do you got?
in terms of the acclimation process, Mike, how important is it, given the talent around him, into easing a teenager into the National Hockey League in the event he's able to make your club?
Yeah, I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's 4 exhibition games left, and we're going to watch. What we tried to do tonight is put a bunch of people under a serious amount of duress. In other words, you're going to be playing against NHL players, and there's no guys on your team there to help you. You're by yourself. So those 4D, they're out there. Then a couple of our lines, it's the same thing. So we've got them in a situation to evaluate that group because we still don't have enough players for our main group. So nothing's decided. I mean, Matthews and Tavares are going to make the team. But, you know, what I'm saying is the group there that we don't know, nothing's decided. We just work on it. So now your question. Yes, when you're around good players, it helps you get better for sure. The pace just in practice today, it takes another jump. Exhibition hockey is slow. At the time, we think it's fast. We haven't watched it all winter. We're not used to watching it. It's fast for the coach. It's fast for the players. Then you keep getting better as the exhibition goes on, and then you start the regular season, and then a month in, then she's zooming out there. So, I mean, there's lots of steps. We're just going to watch him as he goes. That's a long answer.
Where does Timashov factor into your forward battle now?
Well, this is what I like about Timo. You know, like I say to Timo all the time, Richardson, why not you? That's the part. So right day, it's when players die in camp. So you put up the 2 groups, and if they weren't in the one group, and if you're not good enough, you feel really bad for yourself and the energies out of you. If you're good enough and you believe in yourself, though, and you're hard-headed, and you say, I can be on this team, you get better, and you show. So this is the hardest part, and this happens in every walk of life, not just hockey. This is reality. You lose your job. You don't pass your test. Things aren't going good when you first move into college. This is where you surround yourself with the people you love, and you dig in and you help yourself. And so here's an opportunity for our guys. What was your question?
Does he have a chance?
Why not? Like, this is what he does. He protects the puck. He's smart defensively. To me, he's not a tall body, but he's a thick body. He can play with real good pace. His biggest area of concern is when he gets it, sometimes he turns it over too much. So what the young guys got to realize is the big guys don't turn it over because they don't want to play defense. So they take care of it so they get to play on offense. That's what he's got to learn. If he can do that, he can play.
A week in, what differences, improvements have you noticed out of the GOAT that you've liked?
Well, I mean, the GOAT, number one, it's just confidence. It's being in the league. It's understanding. The GOAT's, everywhere GOAT goes, he wins. He's a big, strong guy that I guarantee other teams, when they watch him, they think it's a big, strong fourth-line guy who can penalty kill, who can take face-offs, who can start in D-zone. That's what we're hoping. If GOAT can keep taking these steps so that you can put him out in D-zone instead of John Tavares or Matthews, and they can always start in the O-zone, we're a better hockey team.
Obviously a lot of focus on the Sandman, but with Martin Marincin, how has he sort of strengthened his case?
Well, I think Marty's been real good. You know, Marty, for me, it's never been about ability. It's never been about skating. It's never been about reading the game. It's been about confidence, and he's gotten thicker and thicker and more confident, and he sure looks like he wants to play for the Leafs, so he's just got to keep playing good.
How has Trevor Moore impressed you in this camp?
Yeah, he didn't at first at all. Actually, him and I talked about that. I welcomed him back after last game. Like, you know, he was so good last game. That's what he is. He's kind of what I'm hoping Timashov can be is that they haven't scored a lot at this level. I don't know if they ever will, but they can penalty kill. They can transport the puck. They can be heavy down low. They can get it back for the good players. They can play against really good players. They play with pace, and they seem to always be ready to go. So if he can do that, he just improves himself and can move up in the lineup.